Welcome to this relaxing sleep story. I'll be your guide to slowly, effortlessly drift into sleep. The day has already softened. You've arrived at the quiet part now, where time begins to loosen. Let the air around you feel gentle, not cold, not warm, just perfectly still. Your body knows how to rest. You don't have to ask it. It remembers. Notice the faint rhythm of breath, steady and kind. Each inhale, a small beginning. Each exhale, a letting go. You're in a space meant for comfort. Soft light, soft fabric, soft thoughts. Nothing to fix, nothing to finish, just this hush. You can drift here between waking and rest until the edges of the day fade into calm. Imagine a gentle breeze of comfort starting above you and flowing downward in a slow, pleasant wave. Brow smooth, jaw slack, throat spacious, shoulders sliding away from the ears, arms heavy and calm, hands warm, palms open. Notice the quiet rise and fall in your chest, like water ripples widening and fading. Belly soft and peaceful, hips and legs sinking into the mattress, supported completely. Knees, shins, ankles, loose and cozy. Soles of the feet warm, as if near a small hearth. Let the breath lengthen on its own. You're safe to release the day. It can fade. You arrive gently, as if the night has been waiting for you to notice it. The street, already settled into its quieter self beneath tall buildings that rise without effort into the dark sky. The air is cool but not sharp, carrying the softened hush of a large city after most doors have closed and most lights have chosen their dimmer glow. You are not moving so much as drifting, the street unfolding in front of you, while the sound of distant traffic smooths itself into a low, steady murmur. Tall stone and brick facades line the avenue, their windows forming a calm pattern of dark squares and occasional warm rectangles where someone has left a lamp on for the night. Streetlights cast wide circles of amber light, and the pavement seems to accept the glow, reflecting it gently without glare. Somewhere far above, the outline of fire escapes and cornices rests quietly against the sky. No motion required, simply present. As the night carries you along, the scent of something warm begins to appear, subtle at first, then unmistakable. A small bakery sits on the corner, its lights still on though the door is locked, the windows slightly fogged from the heat inside. Through the glass, trays are stacked neatly, and the smell of bread, sugar, and yeast drifts outward, slow and comforting, like a memory that does not ask to be remembered. The scent lingers as you pass, staying with you longer than expected, mixing with the cool air until it feels balanced and complete. The sidewalk is clean and wide here, empty except for the occasional fallen leaf or scrap of paper resting exactly where it landed. Your presence feels unremarkable in the best way, as though the street accepts you without question. Ahead, a large department store occupies an entire block, its grand windows dark but not empty. Behind the glass, mannequins stand still beneath low security lights, dressed in winter coats and scarves that will wait patiently for morning. Reflections of streetlights layer over the displays, creating a soft double image, half interior, half street, both calm and unmoving. The building itself seems to exhale slowly. Stone columns and polished metal frames holding decades of evenings like this one. Nothing calls for attention, and nothing is missing. The window content to be seen or not seen at all. A few blocks on, the street opens into a park, its iron gates standing open, inviting without ceremony. Inside, the city softens further, footsteps replaced by the muted hush of trees and open space. Statues stand among the paths, pale and quiet, their forms smoothed by time and shadow, asking nothing as they keep watch over the stillness. The park lamps glow more gently here, light pooling at the base of benches and along winding paths. Obstructed bare branches trace delicate lines against the sky, barely moving, as if they too are resting. The night feels deeper in this space, slower, wider, and comfortably unhurried. You remain exactly where you are, letting the city continue its quiet rhythm around you, knowing there is more ahead, waiting at the same calm pace. The park holds you for a while longer, not by stopping you, but by letting the night stretch gently around the paths and benches. Stone statues remain where they have always been, softened now by shadow, their features calm and indistinct, as if they are dreaming too. A light breeze moves through the trees, carrying the faint rustle of branches and the distant hum of streets beyond the iron fence. As the park slowly releases you back to the sidewalk, the city resumes its quiet grid, streets meeting at right angles, each one calmer than the last. A stairway descends into the ground nearby, marked by a familiar sign and metal railings cool to the night air. The entrance rests quietly, closed for now, breathing a faint underground coolness that rises and disappears into the street. The surrounding buildings grow more residential here, their facades narrower, their windows closer together. Tall stoops lead up to heavy doors, some framed by carved stone, others by simple brick, all of them closed with an unspoken sense of privacy. A few windows glow softly from within, curtains half drawn, lamps casting warm pools of light that do not spill too far into the night. On the corner, a small diner keeps one window illuminated, though the stools inside are empty and neatly aligned. The smell here is different from the bakery earlier, more subtle now, a trace of coffee, polished wood, and something gently familiar. A handwritten sign rests in the window, simple and calm, promising a return in the morning without urgency. The street surface darkens as you move on, patches of old rain catching reflections from passing lights. Each reflection stretches and softens, bending the shapes of buildings and lamps into slow-moving patterns that fade as you pass. The city feels layered here, sound resting beneath silence, light resting beneath shadow, everything in balance. Far above, windows form quiet constellations against the dark walls of the buildings. Some are fully dark, others glow faintly, and a few flicker briefly before settling into stillness again. There is no story demanded by these lights, only presence, only the comfort of knowing they exist. A narrow side street appears, lined with smaller shops, their metal gates pulled low, painted with old lettering and worn colours. Posters curl slightly on the walls, edges lifting in the cool air, held in place by habit more than glue. The street is empty, yet it does not feel abandoned, only paused, waiting patiently for morning. You continue without effort, carried by the city's own slow momentum, aware that the night still has more quiet places to share, all unfolding at the same gentle pace. The side street lengthens ahead, and the night feels even more settled here, as if it has found a comfortable rhythm and decided to keep it. Buildings lean a little closer together, creating a sheltered corridor where sound fades quickly and light softens as it travels. The pavement shows signs of countless days, faint cracks and smooth patches that feel familiar without needing explanation. A small neighborhood grocery sits halfway down the block, its sign dim but readable, its window offering a quiet arrangement of fruit and jars. Inside, the lights hum softly, illuminating shelves that wait patiently, holding simple things meant for ordinary mornings. The smell is clean and understated, a mix of cardboard, citrus, and cool air, drifting out only faintly before settling back inside. A little farther on, a laundromat glows like a calm lantern, its wide windows revealing rows of machines standing perfectly still. The chairs inside are empty, pushed neatly beneath a long counter, and the floor reflects the light in smooth, unbroken shapes. There is no motion now, only the suggestion of warmth and routine, resting quietly until it is needed again. The street opens briefly onto another small park, more modest than the last, with a single path and a few benches arranged beneath trees. A bench rests under a street lamp, its surface catching a soft halo of light, the surrounding ground fading gently into shadow. The trees here are silent, their branches barely outlined against the night, holding the air in a comfortable stillness. You linger in this open space without effort, noticing how the city seems to breathe more slowly now, Sounds arrive only occasionally, distant and muted, dissolving before they fully form. The night feels thick and kind, wrapping each corner and surface in the same calm presence. Leaving the park behind, the street returns with a slightly narrower feel, lined with tall residential buildings. Their doors are closed, their mail slots dark, their steps clean and orderly, everything settled exactly where it belongs. Window after window rests in quiet patterns, some glowing faintly, others completely dark, all equally at ease. The air feels a touch cooler now, carrying with it the sense that the night is deepening, moving closer to its most peaceful hours. Nothing pulls at your attention, and nothing needs to be remembered, as the city continues to offer itself in simple, unhurried moments. There is still one more stretch ahead, still more quiet waiting to unfold, at the same gentle pace, ready when you are to continue along with it. The street widens again, returning to a familiar avenue where the lamps stand evenly spaced, their light steady and patient as the night deepens further. The air feels heavier with quiet now, as though the city has settled into its most restful hour, when even echoes have grown tired of travelling. You sense no beginning or end here, only a continuation of calm that does not require your attention to remain intact. Tall buildings rise on either side, their upper floors disappearing softly into the dark, windows glowing like distant stars held close to the ground. Some lights are warm and steady, others faint and bluish, each one contained, each one still, offering no movement beyond their gentle presence. The facades appear smoother now, details blurred slightly by shadow, allowing the mind to rest without needing to notice too much. At a quiet intersection, traffic signals glow without urgency, their colours muted, reflected faintly on the empty pavement below. No vehicles pass, and the intersection feels paused, like a held breath that has forgotten the need to release. The city seems to trust this moment completely, knowing nothing needs to happen for it to remain whole. A final park edge appears along the avenue, marked by low fencing and a row of trees standing quietly together. Another statue rests inside, barely visible beyond the path, its outline softened until it feels more like an idea than an object. Light from a nearby lamp brushes the ground, stopping gently at the edge of the grass, unwilling to disturb the deeper shadows. The sounds of the city have thinned to almost nothing now, reduced to a distant hum that feels more imagined than heard. Even the air seems slower, cooler, resting evenly against everything it touches without change or demand. Time stretches here, wide and unmarked, allowing each moment to drift into the next without effort. You remain present without needing to move, held by the rhythm of lights, buildings, and open sky. Nothing asks for attention, and nothing pulls you forward, as the night continues exactly as it is meant to. The city holds its shape in the dark, calm and familiar, while the quiet carries on, gently, endlessly, without needing to say anything more. If you find comfort here, you're welcome to subscribe. So these quiet stories are here for you whenever you need rest. The story has quieted now. Only the rhythm of breathing remains. Each exhale smooths the mind. Each inhale gathers calm. Imagine the night folding around you like a slow-moving tide, warm, even, endless. Thoughts drift like small boats away from shore. The water holds them, then carries them softly out of view. You don't need to follow. You don't need to guide. Just float. The current knows where to go. The body's weightless. The air's kind. Sleep is already here, waiting with open hands. Let it take you. Let it keep you. Let it rest you.